do not know.
No. Well, you're an RA, that doesn't count.
I mean, depends on what you're talking about.
To my knowledge, I don't know what it is, but I think there probably is one.
For shooters, they just tell us to run away. That's what they tell us for physics, to go hide in the room.
From a resident's viewpoint, I know nothing. I probably would just run.
Well, I'm a lieutenant of emergency planning for the University of Illinois. And we have a group of 4 people in my unit, our unit I should say, that is largely responsible for emergency response and preparedness on campus.
The Senate plays a really important role in emergency awareness. I see us as being the partners that connect students with the police, with faculty and administrators.
We would contact entities on campus, see what their ideas about emergency awareness. Sometimes we would, we might get ideas from other students.
Well, emergency preparedness and emergency management is extremely important for this campus and all the other higher education institutions in the country for many different reasons. Number one, bad things do happen on college campuses. 2-year, 4-year, private, public, profit, not-for-profit schools. It can happen anywhere at any time.
Emergency awareness is something that could affect us in an instant, and a lot of students don't know how to respond to emergencies. And with such a diverse campus with people coming from all over the world, that's really important that people know how to respond to emergencies that could happen on this campus.
I think emergency awareness is really important to our campus because we've been seeing a lot of current events going on in recent years, happening in public places, but also on college campuses that involve things like active shooter situations. They're very isolated events, but they do happen.
As most people on this campus are probably aware, the Northern Illinois University shooter was our student. He was a graduate student in the School of Social Work back in 2008. So to think that bad things could not happen here would be a fallacy. So emergency planning is extremely important because if and when one of these things happens here, and it's probably a question more of when than if, everybody needs to be on the same page as far as what to do and what not to do.
I think there's a lot of different ways to educate our campus community on being prepared for emergencies. You can do sort of media campaigns, you can do town halls, you can work with the police department to go host seminars.
One of the things that we've helped develop on our website, which can be found at police.illinois.edu, click on emergency planning and there's a list of different resources that's available on the right-hand side of that page.
I think the major stakeholders in emergency awareness and creating a plan for emergency awareness and preparedness on campus is definitely the University of Illinois Police Department, the Student Senate, the Campus Senate, the Chancellor and Provost. It's really going to be a collaborative effort among all of these different stakeholders.
There has to be a concerted effort after the Chancellor and the Provost have signed off on this doctrine, which they already have, by deans, directors, and department heads that control the individual units and schools and colleges and departments on this campus.
Right, their classrooms. Just first day of class, like, I know as a physics department they have to do that.
Either through, I don't know, do people really read the emails, or maybe like through something in the halls that people like, so then it could reach a broader audience? I don't know. I'd rather have like maybe like little floor meetings with like your resident when you're like a freshman, and they like kind of tell you like if this happens, here it is. I don't know, like communities that are good programs to get students aware about sexual assault and alcohol. So I think it's something like that.
I think people who say that this isn't something we should care about or isn't important aren't really looking at what's happened and what could happen.
At the end of the day, and what we preach very, very strongly here within the police department, certainly on the emergency planning side, is that in any conceivable emergency you have 3 response actions. From A active shooter to W winter storm or anywhere in between, and those 3 response actions are run, hide, or fight. There are no conceivable emergencies that we can even fathom where you would not take one of those 3 actions. And that's the information we want to get out to our students and our staff and our faculty.